Good evening, everyone out there in YouTube land. Thanks for joining us tonight. Introducing peaceful protester Kelley.
Hello, and welcome to my TV show on the YouTube network with a potential audience of over 2 billion people. 2 billion people. Coming to you live from the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, where I am peacefully protesting and advocating for the homeless here in Santa Monica and in Los Angeles County and in California and the whole US of A. The whole wide world if we could do something about it, but we have to start where we are, or at least I do. I got to start right here in Santa Monica, California, and tell our leaders right here in Santa Monica, we need to do a better job of helping lift people out of poverty. We have to do a better job of making sure that people can have a decent place to live, food to eat, health care, and a good public education. That's right here in Santa Monica, California, we have to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. We're not trying to make it harder for human beings to survive in this richest, most powerful country in the whole wide world. We're trying to make it easier and better for human beings. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy in this country. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. That's right. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy right here in Santa Monica, California. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. That's right. We have to show that progressive government can make a difference in people's lives. I know there are a lot of people who want to think Santa Monica is a progressive town, a progressive city. There's a lot of people who want to believe that. And I'd like to believe it myself. But right now, I know that they kowtow to the rich and the powerful, and they push the poor people down the road and make it harder for poor people to survive. And I'd like to be part of the movement to make sure that Santa Monica and other cities here in California, which is supposed to be a progressive state. That's right. California is supposed to be one of the progressive states in the country. And we need to show that progressive government can make a difference in people's lives, can help lift people out of poverty. So we have to show that there's a difference between progressive government and conservative Republican government. See, the Republicans, they don't really care about poor people, and they let us know it every day. The conservatives, the Republican, they only care about rich people, and they just want to help lift the rich up higher and higher and higher while they push the poor down. They want to privatize everything. They want to privatize health care. They want to privatize housing. They don't want any public housing. They don't want any government-supported housing. They don't want any government getting in the way of the free market. They want the free market just to run wild and trample all the poor people they have to make a dollar. That's right. But progressive government stands for helping lift people out of poverty because we believe in a more perfect union. We believe in making things better for human beings, not to try to make it harder for human beings here in the United States of America, the richest, most powerful country in the world. And California, the 4th largest economy in the whole wide world. That's right, California, we're the 4th largest economy in the whole wide world. You have something you want to add?
People of every income level should be able to live here in Santa Monica. Everybody of every income level, not Just people have a lot of money, but everybody should be able to live here.
I'm with you, Ethan.
Yeah,
we live right next to,
not
right
people-
here,
not people-
we're right next to the
People have a lot of money.
public beaches. Here in California, we have 800 miles of public beaches. 800 miles of public beaches, and mostly rich white people live next to those public beaches. Why is that? We need to stand up and say, listen, you need to build more affordable housing, because the way that they built these cities along the coast was they pushed the poor people out, pushed poor people down the road. They said, listen, you'll be better off living over there. And when you push all the poor people out, you push out people of color. A lot of people of color, because that's the way it is so far in this country. And that's the way we've moved this country forward, by taking land from people and pushing them down the road and not giving them a voice in our democracy. Too often that's happened. So we need to stand up for the rights of everybody here in this country now to have a voice in our democracy. Some people I haven't spoken about are the indigenous people, the Americans, indigenous Americans, Native Americans that have been here for multitudes of years. And they didn't get a right to vote. They didn't have a right to become citizens in our country till 1924. And that's a shame. And we need to stand up for their rights to participate in our democracy. Just as we need to stand up for the rights of those that have been here for generations, being used for their labor and not been given their rights. People that have been left in the shadows, used for their labor and told, you can come in when we need you to work, but when we don't need you, you got to get out of the country. That's what's happened for generations here in this country. And we need to stand up for the rights of people to be able to have a pathway to citizenship. Because we had quotas that were too small for the number of workers that we were bringing in. And we don't want to be one of those countries that have all their workers come from outside of your country. One of those countries where the citizens all sit around and eat pate while the poor people work hard and they don't have any rights. There are countries like that. If I keep seeing commercials for Abu Dhabi and the Arab Emirates, we've got athletes going over there to do all sorts of different events. Those places don't believe in human rights. Not like we're supposed to here in the United States. They have most of their workers from another country, and they don't give those people the rights that its citizens have. And we need to stand up for the rights of the people that have been used for their labor here in this country and haven't been given their rights. We need to find a pathway to citizenship for those people and tell our leaders to open up the quotas and make sure that everybody has a pathway to citizenship in this country. Sure, we can secure our borders, but we also need to make sure that those that have been used for their labor have a pathway to citizenship. Because we got to keep working towards a better day for everybody, because we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten to the more perfect union. We got to keep working to the more perfect union. I hope you had a chance to watch the Ken Burns, not George Burns, Ken Burns' American Revolution. It was very good. Very interesting to see the motives of a lot of people. But we are working, as we went along with this American Revolution, we brought up some ideas that the rest of the world has benefited from. The idea that people should be able to take part in their government, that everybody should have an equal voice, even though we didn't start out that way. We've got to keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all, and show that a vibrant democracy can work. A vibrant democratic republic based on a constitution can get things done and make sure that everybody can have the basic rights in this richest, most powerful country in the world. Let's celebrate you. Let's celebrate me. Let's celebrate all the different ways that we can be. Let's celebrate love and life. Let's celebrate every day that we can stay away from war and strife. Let's celebrate hope. Let's celebrate joy. Let's celebrate all our lovely girls and boys. Let's celebrate love. Let's celebrate love. Yeah, that's right. All right, rock it. Sing and dance and have a good time. Celebrate life. Celebrate love. Let's celebrate you. Let's celebrate me. Let's celebrate all the different ways that we can be. Let's celebrate all the different ways we can see the world. Let's celebrate all our lovely boys and girls. Let's celebrate hope. Let's celebrate joy. Let's celebrate all our lovely girls and boys. Let's celebrate love. Let's celebrate love. Woo. Woo. That's right, we gotta celebrate. It's Thanksgiving week. Get out there, jump up and down, dance around, have a good time. Spread the peace and love. Let's celebrate you. Let's celebrate me. Let's celebrate all the different ways that we can be. Let's celebrate love and life. Let's celebrate every day that we can stay away from war and strife. Let's celebrate hope. Let's celebrate joy. Let's celebrate all our lovely girls and boys. Let's celebrate love. Let's celebrate love. Woo. Woo. Let's celebrate you. Let's celebrate me. Let's celebrate all the different ways that we can be. Let's celebrate all the different ways we can see the world. Let's celebrate all our lovely boys and girls. Let's celebrate hope. Let's celebrate joy. Let's celebrate all our lovely girls and boys. Let's celebrate love. Let's celebrate love. Let's celebrate love. Hey. That's right. Let's celebrate each other. Let's celebrate standing up for human rights. Let's celebrate Thanksgiving. Let's celebrate being able to speak out against authority in the United States of America. Let's celebrate being able to peacefully protest. That's a beautiful thing. I hope you get out and do it all the time. I hope you get out and you exercise your First Amendment rights whenever you can, and I hope it's often. Even if I disagree with what you're espousing, even if I disagree with what you're exercising your First Amendment rights about, I am excited about your right to express yourself, and for all of us to be able to exercise our First Amendment rights, because that's a beautiful thing. One of the most beautiful things about the United States of America. And I hope you get a chance to watch that American Revolution, Ken Burns, on PBS, because it talks about how the people struggle to try and figure out how to move forward and how to stand up for the rights. And of course, by the time they figured out the Constitution of the United States, it still only benefited rich white guys who owned property. And since the beginning of this country, though, there have been people working to make sure that the rights were expanded, that we were working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all, that we were overcoming some of the abuses, some of the inhumanities that were going on in our country throughout the history of this country, and that we were standing up for human rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. So we did overcome slavery in this country at a certain point, and we did make sure that children didn't have to spend all their time in working in factories and on farms without any chance to experience childhood and to have good education. And we did make sure that women had the right to vote in 1920. And I guess Native Americans didn't have a right to citizenship till 1924. I guess that's something I learned from this American Revolution by Ken Burns. And then the 1960s civil rights marches brought about some change, made sure that different states couldn't treat people differently because of their race or their religion or their ethnicity or their beliefs or their gender, standing up for equal rights of all. And we passed the Voting Rights Act in 1964. And then in 1990, we passed the Americans with Disabilities Act here in the United States of America. So if you have some sort of disability, whether it be physical or mental, or if you have a substance abuse disorder, we all have the same rights in this country, and we need to stand up for those rights. And later on, the Supreme Court upheld the marriage rights, standing up for the rights of everybody to marry who they wanted, no matter their gender or not. And we need to stand up for their rights right here. We need to stand up for the rights of every human being in this country to be the person they want to be, as long as they're not abusing or committing violence against somebody else. Stand up for the rights of everybody to express themselves the way they want to, if they're not abusing somebody or committing violence. We need to keep standing up for equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all, and everybody's right to express their First Amendment rights. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion. An establishment of religion. Let's start again. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or of the right of people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's why it was beautiful that during this visit by Saudi Arabia's prince, one of our reporters asked that prince, "Hey, didn't you kill that reporter?" And the president said, "Don't ask questions like that." Well, you can here in the United States of America. And it was good for that prince to hear that we could question authority here in the United States of America and speak out against those who would do evil. And we need to keep expressing our First Amendment rights and standing up for freedom of press and freedom of speech. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. It's about love. It's about peace. It's about a little bit of love and peace at least. Cause when the peace and love are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about peace. Good to see you. Love. It's about hope. It's about joy. It's about bring some home to little girls and boys. It's about joy. It's about hope. It's about enough hope to keep them off the dupe. Cause when the hope and the joy are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about joy. It's about hope. It's about you. It's about me. It's about you and me working towards equality. It's about me. It's about you. It's about saying Black Lives Matter too. Cause when you and me are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about you. It's about me. Se trata de paz, se trata de amor, se trata de paz y amor. Se trata de paz, se trata de amor, se trata de paz y amor. Se trata de paz y amor. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Evenu shalom alechem. Evenu shalom alechem. Evenu shalom alechem. Evenu shalom, shalom, shalom alechem. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. It's about love. It's about peace. It's about a little bit of love and peace at least. Cause when the peace and love are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about peace. It's about love. 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 Oh, it's all about love. That's right. It's all about peace and love. Just working towards peace and love for everybody. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy in this country. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. There's no reason for poor people to be sleeping in the streets while rich people are having space races. We can do better. We have done better within the history of this country. There have been times when people didn't have anything at all, and government stood up and said, hey, wait a minute. These people are starving in the streets. Maybe we should do something about it. You know, in the 1930s, they put together programs under the New Deal, and Franklin Delano Roosevelt, they put together programs that help lift people out of poverty, that help people have a better life. And I know most of my relatives, most of my elderly relatives remember that Great Depression time and how Franklin Delano Roosevelt came and lifted generations of people out of poverty and made things a lot better for a lot of people. I mean, life is hard. We're not going to be able to fix everything for everybody. Government can't do that. It's not going to fix every pain that comes through people's lives. But it can help lift people out of poverty. It can make sure that people have a better day. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I am thankful for Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Sounds like.
And I am thankful for the example he set for progressive government. We don't have to look. I mean, they're going to call people communists and socialists, but we don't have to look too far to have a good example of progressive government that can make a difference in people's lives. because they did it in 1930s America. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He said, the test of our progress is not whether we add to the abundance of those who have much. The test of our progress is whether we provide enough for those who have too little. And if that's the test, California, we're failing. California, we have the most homeless people of any country in the nation, and we have the most billionaires of any country, any state in the whole nation. Let me say that again. California, we have the most homeless people of any state in the whole country, and we have the most billionaires of any state in the whole country. We need to raise taxes on the rich, 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 raise taxes on the rich. That's what Franklin Delano Roosevelt did. He raised taxes on the rich, and he made sure that money was used to help lift people out of poverty. And that's what we have to do. We have to make sure that that money that we raise by raising taxes on the rich gets used, and that we need to build affordable housing, and that we need to make sure every child can go to have a good public education. California, we are ranked 21st in spending on public education. Come on, California, we can do better than that. I'm thankful that we have examples of government that did lift people out of poverty, like the New Deal. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. You know, he said in 1944, he gave a speech called The Second Bill of Rights. 1944, about a year before he died. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. He gave this speech, and it was a very good. I'll say it in a little while after I stop laughing at Ethan. But we need to stand up for the rights of human beings. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. Oh, I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather sit around in my underwear than screw the poor and pollute the air. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather live outside in the open air than try to keep sick people from getting health care. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. Ah, mama, I don't want to make you cry. Ah, mama, rich or poor, we're all gonna die. Ah, mama, I don't want to make you sad. Ah, mama, but being poor just ain't that bad. No, it ain't. It ain't a crime. Not yet. Almost, sort of. I'd rather be poor than be filthy rich. I'd rather live in a box in the bottom of a ditch than be some stealing, tree line son bitch. I'd rather be poor than be filthy rich. I'd rather be poor than be filthy rich. I'd rather walk around without a stitch than be some democracy overthrowing son of a bitch. I'd rather be poor than be filthy rich. Oh, mama, I don't want to make you sad. Oh, mama, but being poor just ain't that bad. No, it ain't. Oh, mama, I don't want to make you cry. Oh, mama, rich or poor, we're all gonna say goodbye someday. Hopefully not tonight. Let's put it off a little while if we can help it. All right, all right. Now, I don't want you to think that I think all billionaires are evil. Bloodsuckers. Some of them are just sick. They're like hoarders or alcoholics or drug addicts. They get a little bit of money and they just got to get more and more and more and more and more and more and more. More, 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 more. More, 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 more. Let's look at Elon Musk. Must we? Yes. They say that Elon Musk is on his way to becoming our first trillionaire. Now that's the last thing the world needs is a trillionaire. What we need to do is raise taxes on Elon Musk and all of his billionaire buddies and make sure that everybody in America can have a decent place to live. That's right. So we just raise taxes on Elon Musk and all of his billionaire buddies and make sure that everybody can have a job that pays a living wage. So we just raise taxes on Elon Musk and all of his billionaire buddies and make sure that everybody can have good quality health care. So we just raise taxes on Elon Musk and all of his billionaire buddies and make sure that every child can have a good public education. That's right. So we just raise taxes on Elon Musk and all of his billionaire buddies. But we will leave Elon with 999 million and see if he can get by. Oh, I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather live outside in the open air than try to keep sick people from getting health care. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather walk around with greasy hair than sell guns and weapons everywhere. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. One more time, everybody sing along. Here we go, go, go. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather walk around in the Bear than see homeless people everywhere. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. Woo-hoo! And I'll keep on working at it. That's right. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. And that brings me back to Franklin Delano Roosevelt. In 1944, he gave a great speech called The Second Bill of Rights. You can see it on YouTube today. In that speech, he said, "It is time for a second Bill of Rights, where every American has the right to a decent place to live." That was in 1944, he gave that speech. A decent place to live, he said. He said, every American should have the right to a job that pays a living wage. He said, everyone in America should have the right to health care. That was in 1944. And he said, every American should have the right to a good education. And he was talking about a good public education. Every American should be able to have a good public education. And he was talking about that in 1944. We still haven't achieved those goals yet today in 2025. So we got to keep working towards a more perfect union. We have to keep working to establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Because as long as we have people sleeping in the streets and people going without health care and people having jobs that don't take care of their basic needs, and people having educations that are just a place to go and wait until they become poor adults. No, we don't need that. We need to spend more money on education, so we spend less money on incarceration. Spend more money on education, spend less money on incarceration. Spend more money on education, spend less money on incarceration. It makes sense. I mean, I think I don't know the total statistics, but I think if you spend more money on raising children up with a good education and making them feel part of your society, part of your democratic process, part of your government, part of your United States dream. If you bring children up thinking they are a part of something bigger than themselves, I think you're going to have less people going to prison, going to jail. And right now, we do have the largest prison population. We have the largest incarceration population in the whole world. That's not something to be proud of. Some people say, well, that's because they're criminals. No, that's because you brought up a lot of people to live outside of the system. And we need to help bring more people into the system. We need to help lift people out of poverty and make sure everybody can have the basics in the richest, most powerful country in the world. And make sure that everybody can have a good start in this country. So we need to spend more money on education. Spend more money on education. Spend less money on incarceration. Spend more money on education. Spend less money on incarceration. And we need to do it right here. I can't believe that California is ranked 21st in spending on public education. Of all the states in the country, California is ranked 21st in spending on public education. That is a shame, a downright shame, California. We are the 4th largest economy in the whole wide world, and we are ranked 21st in spending on public education. There's a great imbalance here in California. We have schools where the kids they go to academic Olympics and things like that. We have schools that are very well funded here in California, in the richer communities. But then we have schools that 1 in 4 students drop out. So we need to spend more money on those low-income area schools. Spend more money on the low-income area schools and programs and services for those areas. Keep putting money in there until the rich people want to send their kids to those schools. Then you will know we have done enough. We're living in California, the land of peace and love. Living in California, place the whole world's dreaming of. Living in California, everything's mostly okay. Living in California, another beautiful sunshine day. Don't let the Trump get you in a slump. We'll get rid of his hump, we're gonna be all right. We're in the land of surf and sand, movie stars, electric cars, and it's a beautiful Santa Monica night. We're living in California, woo, with people of all kinds. living in California. Sure, out a little bit out of our minds. Woo, living in California. Woo, things could be a whole lot worse. Living in California. Rest of the country's moving in reverse. Woo, living in California. Everything's mostly alright. Living in California. Having fun on the promenade tonight. Woo. Now don't get me wrong, we got a lot of great things going on here in California. California is the second most diverse state in the whole country, behind Hawaii. We got people from different backgrounds, different races, different religions, different ethnicities, different beliefs, different genders, all living together in virtual harmony. But California, everybody knows there's some things we need to be working on. California, we have the most billionaires of any state in the whole country. And we have the most homeless people of any state in the whole country. That's a shame. That's just a shame, California. There's no reason for so few people to have so much while so many have nothing at all. We can do better than that. California, we are ranked 21st in spending on public education. And we are the fourth largest economy in the whole wide world. That is a shame. Shame, California. Ranked 21st in spending on public education. And we're ranked around 40th in the outcome, depending on what list you look at. It's a shame. We should be right up at the top of spending on public education. We are the fourth largest economy in the whole wide world. No reason for us to be ranked 21st in spending on public education. Shame, California, shame! So let's tell our leaders, raise taxes on the rich, raise taxes on the rich. A lot of people say to me, wait, if you keep raising taxes on the billionaires in California, they're all gonna leave. And I say, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye-bye. Let the billionaires leave California. If you're the kind of billionaire who believes it's okay for poor people to be sleeping in the streets while you are having space races, you should move to another state, because we want California to be an example of progressive government where people can have a decent life, even if they don't have any money. Even if they're a poor boy like me, they should be able to survive in this very wealthy state of California that has everything. And I don't know if you're watching what's going on, but we have more and more. Let me show you these little robots over here. Hey, Coco, you got a place to sleep tonight? Is somebody going to clean you up and take care of you, Coco? You're going to be taken care of and charged up and have all your circuits tested and everything? Because there are human beings sleeping on the streets, Coco. That's right. I don't want to pick on Coco by itself, but we need to remember that more and more of these jobs are going to go to technology. So we're going to have to figure out a way to take care of human beings and make sure that every human being can have the basics. And we need to lead the way right here in California. We don't have to wait for the rest of the country before we start moving in a direction to make sure that every human being here can have a decent place to live, food to eat, and health care.
Is that Coco? Yeah, that's Coco.
That's Coco. You can see Coco over there. That's right. Little robots with wheels that delivers things and has taken away many jobs from poor people who used to do deliveries here.
That's right.
And in other places around the city. And we have the driverless cars, and we have
taking away more jobs.
Driverless cars taking away more jobs and making it harder for poor people to survive. And we need to be telling our leaders right here in California, raise taxes on the rich,
Yeah.
and make sure that poor people can have a decent life.
Take their toys out
What-
here with them.
Yeah, take their toys. That's right. And we have toys littering all of our streets here
know.
in California, and
Tacos.
Los Angeles, and Santa Monica, and yet they
know.
will give a poor person
Of
a
course.
citation
Of course.
for having a tent.
I know.
And they will tear their tents down and take away their possessions and move them down the road.
I know.
But where was I? I was talking about California. We need to do a better job, and we need to raise taxes. Raise taxes on the rich. Raise taxes on the rich. That's right. Let's show the progressive government can make a difference. And if you're the kind of billionaire who doesn't want to have your taxes raised here in California, you should move to some other state, because we need to lift those poor people out of poverty and show that progressive government can make a difference in people's lives right here in California. Good to see you, sir. How are you? Doing all right? Good to see you, David. You know where we are? We're living in California. Everything's mostly okay, living in California. Another beautiful sunshine day. Woo! Living in California. Hey! Everything's mostly alright, living in California. Having fun on the promenade tonight. Woo! Living in California. Things could be a whole lot worse, living in California. Rest of the country's moving in reverse. Woo! Living in California. Everything's mostly okay, living in California. I'm fun, rocking out today, Santa Monica. Hey, living in California, the place the whole world's dreaming of. Living in California, go out and spread some peace and love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. That's right, spread the peace and love, especially to those who are in need. We have done a very good job of being kind to the greedy in this country. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. We have to make sure that everybody can thrive and survive in this richest, most powerful country in the world. We need to make sure that everybody can have a decent place to live in this richest, most powerful country in the world. In this very wealthy city of Santa Monica, we need to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. We don't need to make it harder for people to survive. We need to be making it better and easier for people to survive, especially as we move into this technological age where more and more of the jobs will be going to the artificial intelligentsia and the computers. Elon Musk said in 10 to 20 years, working will be optional. Now that's fine. Working may be optional, but what about all those poor people that are going to be left behind? It's already optional for a lot of people. There's no option for a lot of people to get a job that will help them to survive. So we need to stand up for human rights right here in Santa Monica and in California. Stand up and speak out. Use your voices, use your votes. Stand up for human rights. See the people living in the street, ain't got no money, ain't much to eat. They're not too proud to take your crust of bread, just look for some place to lay their weary heads. What's the problem that brought them here? The story's long and it isn't very clear. So many roads lead to the street, just looking for some place to lay their tired feet. I ain't saying they ain't done wrong. I ain't saying didn't help to bring it on. I'm just saying there must be somewhere they belong, and they're looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. All these homeless people living in a ditch, with all these empty buildings and tax cuts for the rich. I ain't saying you have to give, but everybody has got a right to live, and they're just looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. That's right, there's a lot of people out there looking for some place to lay their weary heads over this holiday season, over this Thanksgiving season. We should tell our leaders, hey, for the holiday season, why don't you open up all of these empty hotel rooms? Get a hotel room for a homeless person. How about that? Make sure that for every one of these hotel rooms that are used to make a profit, that we're making sure that poor people can have a decent place to live until we get out of this housing crisis, this homelessness crisis. How about for the holiday, buy a homeless person a hotel room for the holiday? Oh, there's no place like a hotel room for a homeless person. We can do things to make things better for people right here. Instead of tearing down encampments all over the place and taking away possessions and pushing people down the road, making it harder for them to survive, we could be building affordable housing and finding places for homeless people to go and to live. Make it easier, make their days easier during the holiday. Instead of having to struggle to have a safe place to sleep every night, maybe they could have a cozy little room. Maybe it'll make a difference in people's lives. Because right now we're spending more money on tearing down encampments and pushing people down the road than we are on building affordable housing. Right here in Santa Monica, that's true. You can sweep them out your doorway, tear down their tents. Gonna keep on coming if you keep on raising rents. I ain't saying you have to do good, but why don't you try letting homeless people move into your neighborhood, Santa Monica? Looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. You can sweep them out your doorway, tear down their tents. Gonna keep on coming if you keep on raising rents. I ain't saying I ain't saying much there. I ain't saying you have to do good, but why don't you try letting homeless people move into your neighborhood, Santa Monica? Looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. One more time with that verse, how about we do it? You can sweep them out your doorway, tear down their tents. Gonna keep on coming if you keep on raising rents. I ain't saying you have to do good, but why don't you try letting homeless people move in to your neighborhood? Yeah! Looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. You can sweep them out your doorway, tear down their tents. Gonna keep on coming if you keep on raising rents. I ain't saying you have to do good. But why don't you try letting homeless people move into your neighborhood, Santa Monica? Thank you, Pete.
Hey, I live in Santa Monica. I get it.
I know. That's why we have to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Thank you,
Get
Pete.
them the fuck out of here.
Well, I get the rich people to build more affordable housing right here in Santa Monica.
I don't want it.
Thank you. I'm
I
gonna.
work really fucking hard to live here.
You can have your money back if you want, because
I want you to
I'm giving that to the homeless people here in Santa Monica.
Give it to the homeless people.
Thank you. Peace. And
I
what?
live in Montana and I like to keep it that way. Quiet.
That's fine. We're going to build more affordable housing and be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Instead of tearing down people's encampments, we need to be building houses. What?
The upper man.
Okay, you'll do fine if poor people have a decent place to live. Well, we'll raise taxes on the rich. 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 What?
I was a kid in the system. Yeah.
Good for you. I'm with you. We're gonna raise taxes on the rich. Make sure everybody can have a decent life. Okay, I like it. Peace and love. And we can make sure that everybody can have a decent place to live. Look for somewhere, they're looking for somewhere. Looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. That's right, we can do it. We can make a better day for everybody. Looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere. Looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. Looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary head. Hey. I guess she didn't understand what I was trying to say. I was just saying that everybody can have the basics, and she said she grew up in the system, and I appreciate that. A lot of people grow up in hard times and have worked hard to be able to survive here in places like Santa Monica. But we need to be making it easier for poor people to survive in cities like Santa Monica, because we have 800 miles of public beaches here in California, and those beaches belong to all of us. But mostly rich white people live next to those public beaches. And there's no reason for that. We need to make our beaches more accessible to everybody. We need to make sure that everybody can enjoy our public beaches, and we need to keep integrating our society, because we haven't gotten past segregation yet. And when you have cities that price the poor people out, make it harder and harder for them to live there, then you are having more and more segregation. That's why cities like Beverly Hills is 82% white, because they pushed most of the poor people out. Ain't got no money, ain't got no honey, ain't got no runny nose. I got some shoes on my feet so I can run down the street. Don't need no funny clothes. Hey! I got thorn in my hair, I got life without care. I got Juliet and Mama gonna rock and roll. Ain't got no hurries, ain't got no worries, ain't got no blurry eyes. I got the sun on my face, I got some wide open space. Don't need no alibi. I got thorn in my hair, I got life without care. I got Juliet and Mama gonna rock and roll. This one's going out to Michelle. Rock on, baby.
Sing it on Michelle.
Sing it for Michelle. Ain't got no seasons, don't have no reason to need no freezing rain. I got the surf and the sand, my rock and roll one-man band. Don't ride no gravy train. I got that wind in my hair, I got a life without care. I got Juliet and Mama gonna rock and roll. Woo-hoo, 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 hey, hey. Ain't got no money, ain't got no honey, ain't got no runny nose. I got some shoes on my feet so I can run down the street. Don't need no funny clothes. I got the wind in my hair. I got a life without care. I got Juliet and Mama gonna, Juliet and Mama gonna, Juliet and Mama gonna. Rock and roll, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. That's right. We need to make it easier for people to enjoy our public beaches. Even if you're poor, shouldn't have to spend a week's wages to bring your family to the beach. We need to stand up for the rights of the poor right here on this public promenade. Let me remind everybody, if you are poor or homeless and you are on this public promenade, you have the same rights as the richest person in the whole wide world. That's right, this is a public promenade. Go ahead and have a seat here around the topiaries, on the concrete slabs around the topiaries, those dinosaur plant-shaped things, they're called topiaries. And those concrete slabs are exempt from the no sitting, no lying law here in Santa Monica. If you sit on the curb here, the police can come up and say, "Hey, you can't sit on the curb. You can't lie on the curb, but you can sit on the topiary concrete slabs." I learned that the hard way by trying to stand up against a police officer here in Santa Monica who was threatening homeless people with citations for sitting on the concrete slabs around the topiary. I had to go back and forth with those people for quite a while to try to get them to see that police officer shouldn't be treating those homeless people like that, shouldn't be threatening them with citations, especially since the concrete slabs around the topiary are an exemption to the no sitting, no lying law here in Santa Monica. They have all kinds of crazy laws here in Santa Monica. You know, they're treating the homeless people worse and worse all the time. They get rid of all the permanent seating on the promenade, and then they put chairs in place, and then they take those chairs up at nighttime so nobody can sit on them. They lock them so that nobody can actually sit on them throughout the night, because they don't want to see poor people get comfortable on this here public promenade. They want to make life harder for them, and it's a real shame. It'd be one thing if they weren't trying to criminalize homelessness while they're not building enough affordable housing, but they're doing both. They're trying to criminalize it, and they're not building enough affordable housing in places like Santa Monica. And it's really a shame, and Santa Monica needs to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. We need to be working towards a better day for everybody, not just the rich and the powerful. Because we want people to be able to celebrate life more and not struggle and suffer so much through life. Life is going to give people a lot of tough times as it is. But we want to make things better, a more perfect union. Work toward the general welfare. That's what it says in the beginning of the Constitution. Domestic tranquility. If that ain't utopian of some sort, I don't know what is. Work towards domestic tranquility. Make sure that everything's tranquil within our land. That's a beautiful thing, and we need to celebrate that. But we need to keep working towards it as well. Because that ain't gonna happen just by saying, all right, everybody be tranquil. No, because you're still gonna have to make sure that the rich people don't eat the poor people. Why did I bring that up? Well, let me tell you why. Because we had a government shutdown just recently. The Democrats, in their own fumbling way, were trying to stand up for affordable health care and trying to tell the Trump administration, listen, we need affordable health care because the prices for health care are going to skyrocket in no time at all. So why don't you make a little deal with us? And so we closed down the government. And they might not have had it figured out what they wanted and what they wanted to achieve with their shutdown, but they did shut it down, and people were talking about affordable health care, so that's a good thing. But one thing we learned during this government shutdown is we learned Trump's plan for health care. That's right, we learned Trump's plan for health care. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care, Obamacare no more. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Because if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. And since he can't eat them, he'll starve the poor. Because if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. And since he can't shoot them, he'll starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to your door. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Health care for the poor is a waste of time. He'll keep the poor from getting sick without spending one thin dime. Trump's new plan for health care, Obamacare no more. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. That's right. The courts told him, the court said, listen, Mr. President, there's a fund there, an emergency fund that will fund this food program, the SNAP food program. You need to use that while the government is shut down. He said, no, I want to starve the poor. They said, Mr. President, you can't starve the poor. And he said, I want to starve the poor. And the court said, Mr. President, you can't starve the poor. And he said, I want to starve the poor. And then eventually the government reopened. But we learned what the president wants to do with health care. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care, Obamacare no more. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Because if they're digesting, they might be protesting. Rich folks are requesting starve the poor. Because if they are eating, they might need some treating. And since rich folks are repeating, starve the poor. Gotta get my tongue looked at after that. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to your door. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Health care for the poor is a waste of time. He'll keep the poor from getting sick without spending one thin dime. Trump's new plan for health care, Obamacare no more. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Because if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. And since he can't eat them, he'll starve the poor. Because if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. Since he can't shoot him, he'll starve the poor. And since he can't shoot him, he'll starve the poor. Woo! Thank you, Pete. That's right. We saw what that was about. We saw what he was about. Sure hope we get a real progressive leader here in California. We saw what this governor did, standing with Trump's ultra-conservative Supreme Court in Grants Pass versus Johnson, making it harder for homeless people to survive while they criminalize homelessness. We need to stand up for the rights of all human beings, and especially those who have been used for their labor for generations and not been given their rights. We need to keep speaking out for those people who have been used for their labor, and find a pathway to citizenship for those who have been here being used for their labor for generations and not been given their rights, being made to live in the shadows. De la Sierra Moreno, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo, de contrabando. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. You know, if you have a few 100,000 people that have gotten their way into this country and they're taking advantage of the employers, that's one thing. You can tell those people, hey, stop taking advantage of those poor employers. But if you've got tens of millions of people that have been here for generations and been used for their labor by employers who wanted to use them for their labor when they needed them and then wanted to get rid of them when they weren't being employed, and didn't want to we don't have to pay for these people when they're not working for us. For generations, they would tell all the authorities wherever they were, hey, turn your heads. We need these people to work our farms or our factories or whatever. And then when the work is over, they want to push them down the road. Well, we need to stand up for the rights of those people. We've seen the way that rich people have tried to use the poor workers in this country throughout the history of this country. They want slave labor, but since we made that illegal, they want to do whatever they can to make it hard for poor people to survive. So we need to stand up for the rights of those poor people that have been used for their labor and then told, well, you don't really belong here. We just wanted you to work here. We're not going to become one of those countries that hire all the labor from some other country and not give those laborers any rights. We need to stand up for the rights of every person in this country and find a pathway to citizenship for everybody who is used for their labor and not been given their rights. De la Sierra Moreno, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo, de contrabando. Ese lunar que tienes, cielito lindo, junto a la boca, no se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo, que a mí me toca. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. That's right, peace and love. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me.
She's Canadian.
Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. Let's work to make sure this land is made for you and me. Woo! Thank you, peace. That's right, we need to keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all, because we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't reached the place where we can say, well, we don't need to worry about racism or inequality anymore because everything's fixed. Everybody can basically have the same. Every child can have a good start. No, we haven't gotten there yet. There's a reason why many of these coastal communities here in California are mostly rich white people. And we need to keep integrating our society. We have to keep lifting people out of poverty. We need to spend more money on those low-income area public schools, on programs and services for those low-income area families, until the rich people want to send their kids to those schools. Then we can say, okay, we've done enough there. But it's a process. We're working towards a more perfect union. We're never going to get towards the perfect union, but we can work towards a more perfect union. We can work towards domestic tranquility. We might not ever get there, but these goals are wonderful. We might not get all the general welfare taken care of, but we can keep working towards it, making things better. And that's what the founders of this country were about. Keep working towards it, because in the beginning, that Constitution of ours only benefited rich white guys who owned property. But we keep moving towards a better day, keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. How you doing? Good.
I want to ask a question. Do you pray for people?
Huh?
Do you pray for people?
Do I play for people?
Pray for people.
Pray for people? No, I speak out for people. I stand up for everybody's rights to express their beliefs in their own ways. But thank you. Peace. You doing all right? Everything's good?
I was just trying to, I'm kind of hungry.
You're hungry?
Okay. I've been out here a while.
Are you homeless?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm here for. And, my name's Wade. What's your name?
Wait, my name is DeMarlon.
DeMarlon?
Yes, sir.
DeMarlon. Nice to meet you, DeMarlon. There's $5. That went up a little bit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good to meet you. Peace. And I hope things keep getting better for you, DeMarlon. As we are thankful, that's a beautiful thing. Everybody can be thankful in their own way. You can be thankful to your God, to your beliefs, to your disbeliefs. Be thankful to yourself. Be thankful to your family. Everybody can celebrate Thanksgiving in different ways. I think it's a wonderful holiday. I try to be thankful and I'm thankful for this country and being able to get out here and peacefully protest. That's a wonderful thing that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for those people that have put this country together, working working to make things better and make it easier for people to stand up and speak out against things that are wrong, and speak out against authority when they think they are doing something wrong. I'm thankful for those that have come before us so that we can keep moving forward. And we don't have to say, oh, the rich people are going to do what they want. There's nothing we can do. Well, throughout history, we have seen people stand up against the rich and the powerful. We have seen people stand up against them trying to do whatever they want with human beings. And we need to continue to stand up and say, no, it's all right for you to have your stuff and your money and stuff, but you have to treat every human being with respect. And you have to make sure that every human being has certain rights, has certain human rights in this country of ours. So we have to keep standing up for those, because a lot of people are going to take advantage of those all the time. How much does it cost to live? How much do you have to pay? How much should you have to earn to live for one more day? How much does it cost to live before your life has worth? And tell me, how hard should you have to struggle to survive in the richest, most powerful country on the face of the earth? How much does the rich man want? How much does he have to keep before he can say it's okay for poor people to sleep? How much do the greedy want for poor folks to eat? And tell me, when will we see the end of the days when human beings have to sleep in the streets? How much, how much, how much, how much, how much, how much? That's right. How much does a person have to earn every day for their life to have some worth? I think every human being's life has value, and we need to stand up for the value of every human being. Stand up for their right to be. Stand up for their right to explore their destiny. We need to stand up for the rights of every human being in this country and show the rest of the world that we think it's important for human beings to have rights. Just because they're human beings, for no other reason. Not because they have a lot of money or a lot of stuff or a high position or talents or good looks or a great personality that everybody loves. On the other hand, just because somebody has a bad personality and everybody walks away from them whenever they start playing their guitar, just because everybody clears out the promenade whenever I start playing, doesn't mean that I don't have rights too. And we need to stand up for my rights, just like somebody who's actually good, actually somebody who's nice, actually somebody... No, we need to stand up for everybody's rights, no matter if you clear out the promenade or not. And we need to stand up for the rights of those who are suffering, stand up for the rights of those who need a place to live, food to eat, health care, good education, the basics. How much does it cost to live? How much do you have to pay? How much do you have to earn to live for one more day? How much does it cost to live before your life has worth? And tell me, how hard should you have to struggle to survive? How hard should you have to struggle to survive in the richest, most powerful, most abundant country on the face of the earth? How much does the rich man want? How much does he have to keep before he can say it's okay for poor people to sleep? How much do the greedy want for poor folks to eat? Tell me, when will we see the end of the day? When will we see the end of the day? When human beings have to sleep in the streets? How much? How much? How much? How much? How much? How much? That's right. How much should people have to struggle just to survive every day in the richest, most powerful country in the world? Especially while we're making it easier and easier for rich people's toys to make rich people money, while we're pushing more poor people out into the streets. We can do better. We can make sure that everybody has the basics in the richest, most powerful country in the world. That's something we could be, that would be a good Thanksgiving. That would be a nice Thanksgiving if everybody had a decent place to live, food to eat, health care, and a good public education. But we still have some things to be thankful for right now. I have things to be thankful for. I still have the energy to play basketball. Played some basketball today. I didn't play that well, I'll tell you the truth. I don't think I was going to get drafted by what I did on the basketball court today. But I'm still able to run up and down the court, and I have the energy to get out here and play these songs and write songs and peacefully protest and advocate for the homeless. I'm thankful for that. Thankful for my family and friends, even the ones that like me. And I am thankful for this public promenade. Public promenade! That's right. This is a very unique public promenade. And if you are homeless or if you are poor and you are on this public promenade, you have as much right here as the richest person in the whole wide world. And I hope you get out and express your First Amendment rights on this public promenade. Speak out, stand up, and because this isn't Disneyland. This is not the Grove. How's it going? Pete, you doing all right? Things good? You getting by okay? You need anything? No?
Your words are awesome to hear.
Thank you. My name's Wade.
My name is Josh.
Josh. Good to see you, Josh. Peace.
God bless you.
Thank you. Bless you. So we got to keep working towards a better day, and I'm thankful for that. Thankful for the friends that I meet here on this public promenade, and I hope we can all get together and make things better and keep moving forward. It's like John Lewis said. I know I use this quote a lot. He's one of the ones I like to quote. John Lewis said, "Do not get lost in a sea of despair. Be hopeful. Be optimistic. Our struggle is not the struggle of a day, of a week, of a month, or a year. Our struggle is the struggle of a lifetime. Never ever be afraid to make some noise. Get in some good trouble, some necessary trouble." And of course, he was talking about getting in trouble as in peaceful protest, and making some noise as in speaking out for human rights. Peacefully protesting and they suffered a lot during the civil rights marches to stand up for the rights of human beings. And we got to keep standing up for the rights of human beings and enjoy it. Got to enjoy the ride too, you know what I mean? Life is just a bowl of cherries. Don't take it serious, it's too mysterious. You work, you save, you worry so, but you can't take your dough when you go, go, go. Life is just a bowl of cherries, so live and laugh at it all. And I'm thankful for Ellie. How you doing, Ellie? Good to see you. Peace. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving, and if I don't see you before then.
Oh, you too, my love.
All right, thank you. You're sick. I hope you feel better. Feel up. Life is, keep getting better, keep feeling better, because life is just a bowl of cherries. Don't take it serious, it's too mysterious. You work, you save, you worry so, but you can't take your dough when you go, go, go. Life is just a bowl of cherries, so live and laugh at it all. Keep repeating, it's the berries. Even the strongest oak must fall. The sweet things in life to you are just loans. How can you lose what you never even owned? Life is just a bowl of cherries, so live and laugh at it all. Sending this out to Marco the Clown. Marco the Magnificent Clown. Keep repeating, it's the berries. Even the strongest oak must fall. The sweet things in life to you are just loans. How can you lose what you never even owned? Life is just a bowl of cherries, so live it, love it. Wiggle your ears and think nothing of it. You can't do without it. There's no two ways about it. Just live and laugh at it all. That's right. You got to keep laughing, keep living, keep going, pushing forward, working towards a better day for everybody. Don't let people say, well, you're not doing anything. It's not going to get any better. It's not going to get any better. Don't do anything. Just sit at home and watch the TVs. No, get out and have fun and make some positive change in the world. You can do it. You can do it. And be thankful for it. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Needed someone to, there you were. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you, peace. I'll be sharing that with the homeless. Thank you. Needed someone to understand my ups and downs, and there you were. With sweet love and devotion, sweetly touching my emotions. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Go to sleep at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything to me was just a bore. Everything you did seems I've done it all before. But you brighten up for me all of my days. Love so sweet in so many ways. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Thank you, peace. I'll be sharing that with the homeless. Thank you. Go to sleep at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything to me was just a ball. Everything I did seems I've done it all before. You brighten up to me all of my days. Love so sweet in so many ways, I just want to stop. Oh, thank you, baby, I just want to stop. Thank you, baby, I just want to stop. Thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Just thought I'd take a little break from you. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I don't want to stop, I want to stop, how sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Yeah. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I want to stop and thank you, baby. I just want to stop and thank you. Thank you. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall pass away. Here I forget all the joy that is mine today. I'll be a rambler and I'll be a rover. You'll know who I am by the song that I sing. I'll feast at your table and sleep in your clover. I'll laugh and I'll cry and I'll sing. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away. Here I forget all the joy that is mine today. I can't be I won't be presented by yesterday's glories. I can't live on promises, winter to spring. Now is the moment, and this is my story. Who cares what tomorrow may bring? Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away. Here I forget all the joy that is mine. Today, today, I love you for sentimental reasons. Thank you, peace. I'll be sharing that with the homeless. Thank you. I hope you do believe me. I give you my heart. I love you, and you alone were meant for me. Please give your loving heart to me, and say we'll never part. Thank you, peace. Good to see you. I think of you every morning, dream of you every night. Darling, I'm never lonely. Whenever you're in sight, I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I give you my heart. I give you my heart. Every day your lights are getting closer. Every day it's getting closer, moving faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours is sure to come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day it's getting faster. Everyone says go ahead and ask her. Love like yours is sure to come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day seems a little longer. Everywhere love grows a little stronger. Come with me, would you ever long for true love from me? Oh, love like yours is sure to come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day seems a little longer. Every way love grows a little longer. Come with me. Would you ever long for true love from me? Oh, every day it's getting closer, moving faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours is sure to come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Run, run, turkey, run. Run, run, turkey, run. Oh, run, run, turkey, run. It's almost Thanksgiving Day, and you can't fly away, so run, run, turkey, run. Oh, run, run, turkey, run. Oh, run, run, turkey, run. I like to celebrate with some turkey on my plate, so run, run, turkey, run. Somebody broke my guitar. Wait a minute. Oh, run, run, turkey, run. Oh, run, run, turkey, run. It's almost Thanksgiving Day, and since you can't fly away, you better run, run, turkey, run. Run, turkey, run. Run, turkey, run. Run, turkey, run, 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 run. Run, turkey, run. Run, turkey, run. Run, turkey, I hope you get what I'm expressing, 'cause you don't want to end up with dressing. So run, run, turkey, run. I hope you hear what I'm clucking, 'cause I ain't eating no veggie I hope you get what I'm clucking, 'cause I ain't gonna eat no veggie turducken. So run, 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 turkey, run. Oh, run, run, turkey, run. Oh, run, run, turkey, run. It's almost Thanksgiving Day, and since you can't fly away, you better run, run, turkey, run. Oh, run, run, turkey, run. Thanksgiving Day for a bird ain't fun. I hope you get what I'm expressing, so you don't end up with the dressing. Run, run, turkey, run. I hope you get what I'm clucking, 'cause I ain't eating no veggie turducken. So run, run, turkey, run. Oh, since you can't fly away, you better get going today. And run, turkey, run. Woo! Woo! Yeah, I was going to do more. I was thinking more of that turkey talk inside the song. That's the debut of my new song, Run, Turkey, Run. I'm glad you were here for it. Well, you know, I've done about enough. I've had almost enough fun. How about you, Ethan? Anything you want to say? I hope everybody has a... I'm thinking I'll be here Wednesday night with some more celebrations. Oh, I wanted to play... play this for my dear friend Marnie. It was her birthday. I looked for your face in the crowd today and tried not to find you there. And I know that it's time since you went away, but I still see you everywhere. I see you in the lovers who walk through the park, in the children at play, in the sunshine of the day, in the street lights that glow through the dark. These things I do, and when I'm through, I close my eyes and I see you. Sometimes when I'm sleeping, I feel your touch, and I wake not to find you there. And I know that in time it won't hurt so much, but I still see you everywhere. I see you in the fragrance of blossoms in spring, in the people I meet, in the hustle of the street, in the words of the songs that I sing. These things I do, and when I'm through, I close my eyes and I see you. I see you in the lovers who walk through the park, in the children at play, in the sunshine of the day, in the street lights that glow through the dark. These things I do, and when I'm through, I close my eyes and I see you. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you, very kind. Thank you, very kind. Yeah, I hope you have a great night. Thank you. So we'll keep working towards a better day. Keep working towards stand up for human rights right here in the United States of America. Keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. Keep standing up for the right of people to have the basics, a decent place to live, food to eat, health care, a good public education. Stand up against racism and hatred whenever you hear it, whenever you see it. And let's keep moving towards a better day for everybody. And have a happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you before then. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in a sky more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why can't my dream come true? Oh, there must be peace and understanding somewhere. strong winds of promise that blow away all the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope shines down on everyone, tell me why, oh why can't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud within my train. We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. And deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. Still I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle. And while I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream, feeling my dream come true right now, right now. Excuse me.
Peace and love, everybody.
Peace and love. Thank you.